Oh, yes. These marriage licenses, yes. I've had a very difficult night, really. Yesterday, I lent my phone charger to somebody that I thought I could trust, and they didn't return it. Oh. And then this morning, I couldn't find my lighter as if somebody had taken it. Oh. Now, when I start losing items, I start thinking of ways that I'm going to get a lot of money. So I don't have to worry about a phone charger being lost or a lighter being lost. Now, when I'm sitting here with only $3 in my pocket and having approximately 3 hours before lunch, yes, I start thinking of lawsuits, big lawsuits, so as to compensate me for the pain and suffering. Now, these marriage licenses that have been issued in each county of the United States because of superior courts, yes. Did you realize that 1 out of 2 of them is really a check? Yes. On the population that they will pay alimony or child support, whether or not the individual that are spouses actually agree to have an appearance in court because of proof of service. Now, why don't you get me the marriage licenses for the last 20 years? And then how many of those that got married in a county ended up getting divorced in a county? Pooch. See, I thought there was some arranging of marriages going on using a little top secret technology called the lizard in your ass, where the seniors were deciding who should marry who, and they keep everything in the family. Pooch. Now, my concern is the children that are the result of the marriage. Yes, yes, yes. See, we were married in Kosovo. Our marriage certificate's from the United Nations, and the county said, well, she did or did not produce an actual marriage certificate because Heidi took the original marriage certificate when she abducted my sons, and I had a photocopy of every document that I thought was important when wanting to sue this county, Jefferson County, yes, and every state of the United States for the extension of credit to every marriage license where things just didn't work out. Ouch! Now, when you think about all this back child support, yes, 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 possible alimony payments, that's right, the welfare benefits, ouch! Did you realize that $50 to $100 marriage certificate was going to encumber, yes, burden the actual population of this state and every state with unlimited amounts of debt because you, as a county, didn't understand exactly what the fuck he's saying? Oops. I think you should have paid a little closer attention to who you were issuing marriage certificates to. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now, I know a couple walks in and says, oh, we want to get married. Pooch. We're going to set up the white picket fence. Yes. Get ourselves a good job in the county because the seniors decide, pooch, the top secret lizarded family that didn't want to lose the use of their genitals. And then all of a sudden, things are not working out because you, as the seniors, decided that divorces paid more than marriage certificates. When my non biological daughter, Jessica Lee Hodges, had made a declaration, yes, yes, yes. We never talked about having biological children when we were married because Heidi had been previously married. Yes. And the thought was, well, we're married for 10 years, rich or poor, for better or worse, we're going to stay married. And so what that we lived in a homeless shelter on Guam while I was looking for a place for us to live? Yeah, yeah. Now, this marriage certificate from the United Nations that you say that you can dissolve, pooch. Let's say I sued the United Nations for having the knowledge of county obligating the actual citizens of the United States for the liability of child support. Pooch. Now, they might have a little different system in the United Nations where I would have to explain to them because I provided a copy of the actual requirements. Yes. But the county decided, well, we can do this. Now, let's say, okay, my wife went in and said, well, my husband's a domestic abuser and I had him arrested on Guam. Yes. And then his record was expunged, but they kept issuing protection orders. And then I decided I was going to get $1,700 a month in child support payments from the actual population of the state of Washington. And it was going to add up in the state of Washington as if there was a contractual obligation on the part of this state, any state, or the United States to actually be required to pay child support. Ooch. Now, this contract known as the marriage certificate, yes! I'm thinking that when you obligated the state to pay child support, yes, without any proof of service to myself, yes, it actually violated the contractual obligations of the state to have to honor a United Nations marriage certificate. Yes, yes, yes. Now, when I get to suing today because somebody stole my lighter, okay, I'm going to make absolutely fucking motherfucking